Welcome to the kit review video where I provide you with the information of the newly releases ID. First up, we have the Thumb E Sodato 2 Sinclair. He has 242 HP, 3 stagger threshold at 70, 40 and 20%. A mid-high consistent speed of 4 to 6, normal defense level, fatal to slash and ineffective to pierce. His skill 1 is a last pierce skill with 2 coins, base power of 3, coin power of 4 and plus 2 offense level. The skill rolls 11. With both conditional, it will roll 16. It roll higher than average for a skill 1, which usually roll 15. The tremor infliction on this skill is okay. 1 count on the first coin and 1 potency on the second coin. It's normal to inflict a little amount of potency when the skill also inflict 1 count for a skill 1. Skill 2 is a sloth pierce skill with 2 coins, base power of 4, coin power of 6 and plus 3 offense level. The skill roll 16. With both conditional, it will roll 22. This is higher than all the other Tremor ID skill 2, though it's missing a coin compared to other Tremor ID. The power of the skill makes up for the missing coin in terms of damage. This skill also has something that not a lot of other Tremor IDs skill 2 have, a damage modifier. This will make the skill deal a bit more damage compared to other skill. The tremor infliction on this skill is bad. 2 potency and 1 count for the first coin. The second coin will inflict plus 2 burn count if the target has 10 plus tremor scorch. It also bursts tremor at 6 plus potency, then reduce the count by 1. So the second coin will burst the skill on tremor count, and for burn, it will be burn count positive. Skill 3 is a wrap slash skill with 3 coins, base power of 5, coin power of 4 and plus 5 offense level. The skill rolls 17, with both conditional 26. This skill rolls high compared to other Tremor ID. A bonus that makes this skill stands out is the unbreakable coins. I'm joking, who is using this skill expecting to lose? It's the fact that it has a damage modifier on it like skill 2, and that's without mentioning the damage modifier on the coin itself. All 3 coins receive a 25% damage boost if you spend his ammo, which you're very likely to, because this is the only skill that spends ammo in his kit. I know that his passive exists, but it will not affect this skill that much. The tremor infliction in this skill is low, though it's better than some ID that burst a lot of tremor on their skill 3 without inflicting any tremor. I'm talking about Regret Faust and Euro TV Honglu. The skill converts tremor into tremor scorch on the first coin and bursts it 3 times on the third coin. The skill also inflicts a whopping 7 burn and 3 burn count, but after bursting, the burn count will be gone. This skill is pretty good. The only thing I would change for this skill is to spread out the tremor burst. This can come in clutch when time bomb is in effect and you burst staggered an enemy, thus leading to skill 3 hitting an enemy with fatal resist. Defense skill, a Pride Guard with 1 coin, base power of 9, coin power of 6 and plus 3 defense level. A Pride Sin skill on command is very useful for both the burn and tremor team. The skill effect though is bad. It will most likely not trigger 4 times. If you want it to trigger 4 times, you will have to take damage from skills that are Pierce and Sin ineffective for a tremor. But this is not the use for this defense skill. The use of this defense skill is for his passive Bayonet, who will start the battle with 15 ammo. If he spends ammo, either with the skill or passive, he'll gain damage up depending on the amount spent, up to 3. If he doesn't have ammo, the coin that uses ammo will not inflict any burn, but the attack will not be cancelled. Passive Ammunition Tribute on 3 Pride Resonance to the fastest deployed ally that uses ammo. If their ammo is lower than half after the attack, spend his own ammo to give that unit the ammo that they spent. Sinclair can give up to 5 ammo. If the receiver is a Thumb ID of higher rank, he'll spend 1 more and give that unit 1 additional ammo. This can exceed the 5 ammo cap, giving the Thumb ID up to 6 ammo. If the receiver had potency and count for their ammo, give them at random. If the potency or count is maxed out, give whichever is not maxed. This is aimed towards Solemn Lament Yisang and future IDs. This passive activates once per encounter. This passive can be triggered in both the Tremor and Burn team. even though burn team doesn't have any ammo user beside Meursault, and no, he will not give magic bullet Otis bullet because it's not tagged as a unique ammo. Support passive, Reloader, is just his passive with 4 prioress and give half the maximum amount of ammo up to 5. For the Tremor team, 4 prioress is pushing it, and only a certain team can reliably trigger this without sacrificing your damage. This is most likely going to be used in a poised team, which there is this one very mediocre unit that uses ammo. Overall, hero is very high and doesn't shy when it comes to dealing damage. He works off with both Tremor and Burn, but he himself doesn't inflict a lot of Tremor or Burn. His Sin is very good for Burn with all 4 Sin or used in a Burn team. He can contribute in filling magic bullet, but if you want prime resource from him, you will have to sacrifice his damage for that turn. Aside from that, he can fuel other ego pretty well too, like other Blossom Star, both Capote, 4th March Flame, and Indican Trial. He has his own burn ego, but even Dawn Glare doesn't use them, so Thumb Glare will also not use them. Though putting him in a burn team is questionable because he does not inflict any burn on his skill 1. His skill 2 only inflict burn count. His skill 3 inflict a mid-high amount of burn, but it's not enough. To make up for the burn infliction, he contributes damage by bursting Tremor Scorch, but this is another issue. He alone does not inflict enough Tremor. You need to pair him with Meursault to make his kit tolerable. For a Tremor team with Lust, Love, and Pride for his Sin, he can fuel a lot of the team's ego, but the most important one that he almost completely fuels are Everlasting and Cavernous Wailing. His Tremor infliction is not that great, but he brings to the table damage, Tremor Scorch, and Tremor Burst. His passive in this team will only target Meursault, and from my experience, it's worth giving Meursault 6 more ammo by running Thumb Glare. Okay, to the main man of the show, the Thumb East Couple 4, Meursault. He has 237 HP with 1 stagger threshold at 65%, a mid consistent speed of 4 to 6, plus 2 defense level, fatal to blunt and ineffective to fierce. I think it's best to start with his passive because it's played a major role for his skill. Passive, Shashi-Hu. He starts the battle with 12 Tiger Mark around. I'll be calling this normal ammo. When he runs out of ammo, the coin that uses ammo does not get cancelled, but that coin does not inflict any burn. He switches from his normal ammo to Savage Tiger Mark round, special ammo, when he uses a defense skill, spend all his normal ammo, or he staggered. He only reload once per encounter. When he reload, he gain 8 special ammo, Unrelenting Spirit, and recover from staggered if he's staggered. Note that if he's force staggered, he'll reload but not recover from stagger. Unrelenting Spirit gives him plus 1 min-max speed, more damage if he's faster than the target by 3, HP difference deal 2.5% more damage up to 20%, and inflict 1 more tremor potency and count. After he spends 8 ammo, both the normal and special ammo will add to this number. Unrelenting Spirit will turn into Unrelenting Spirit Shin. Note that when he reloads, it is not counted as spending ammo. Unrelenting Spirit Shin gives him plus 3 min-max speed, deal even more damage if he's faster than the target by 3, HP difference deal 5% more damage up to 40%, and inflict 2 more tremor potency and count. When he uses a base skill and that skill consumes the final special ammo, the skill will get 2 attack rate before attack. Meursault will also gain 1 overheat next turn. Overheat is a buff that makes him lose every clash. The buff gives him 2 min-max speed, clash power down based on the number of ammo he spent, up to 10 clash power down. At 8 plus ammo spent, he'll get 1 protection for every 10 missing health, up to 5 protection. At 14 plus ammo spent, his unbreakable coin will deal a lot more damage, up to 150%. At 20 plus ammo spent, he'll deal more damage against target that's higher health than him, percentage wise, up to 50%. Does not affect ego skill. All 3 ammo spent buffs stack with each other. Passive, Chen Tui Starblade. It requires 3 slots to activate. When he has normal ammo, his skill 3 coins will turn into unbreakable coin. The coins that spend ammo gain 1 power, and deal 10% more damage. If you run out of ammo mid-attack, the later coin will not receive power and damage bonus. When he has special ammo, at 1 plus ammo, all his skill coin will turn into unbreakable coin. At 0 ammo, only the coin that spend ammo will turn into unbreakable coin. Coins that spend ammo gain 2 power, deal 30% more damage, inflict 2 more burn potency and burn count if it spent the ammo. Support passive, Savage Tiger Lunge, requires 3 sloth. This passive will affect the fastest ally. If the ally has the ammo buff, the skill that spend ammo will deal more damage when that ally is faster than the target by 3. Each speed difference deal 3% more, up to 15%. This will activate even if that ally has 0 ammo. His 2 combat passive massively boost his speed, skill power, damage, tremor and burn infliction. For my sake, I'll skip the bonus damage when I talk about skill, but I'll add in the skill power, tremor and burn infliction on normal ammo and special ammo, unrelenting spirit and unrelenting spirit's shin. Skill 1 is a sloth slash skill with 2 coins, base power of 4, coin power of 4 and plus 3 offense level. Normal ammo, the skill rolls 12. With the conditional, it will roll 16. Coin 1 inflict 1 tremor on hit. Coin 2 spend 1 ammo, inflict 2 tremor and 2 burn on hit. Special ammo and unrelenting. With the conditional, it will roll 17. Coin 1 inflict 2 tremor on hit. Coin 2 inflict 3 tremor and 4 burn on hit. With shin, coin 1 will inflict 3 tremor. Coin 2 will inflict 4 tremor instead. The skill 1 will be more consistent than other skill 1 in winning clash and dealing damage because the conditional give final power instead of coin power. Final power conditional is better for him because he has unbreakable coin. I forgot to mention the power that the passive gives to the ammo spending coin is coin power. Here you can see the second coin is giving the unbreakable coin plus 3. I don't know how, but it just worked like that. Back to the skill 1. When Meursault has special ammo and unrelenting spirit, he actually inflicts a good amount of tremor and burn. Without it, it's okay, on par with other units for both burn and tremor. Skill 2 is a lust slash with 3 coins, base power of 4, coin power of 4 and plus 4 offense level. With normal ammo, the skill rolls 16. With the conditional, it will roll 22. Coin 1 inflict 1 tremor on hit. Coin 2 spend 1 ammo, inflict 2 tremor and 2 burn on hit. Coin 3 spend 1 ammo, inflict 2 tremor count and 2 burn count on hit. This coin also bursts tremor if the target has 3 plus tremor count, and then reduce the tremor count by 1. With special ammo and unrelenting spirit, with the conditional, it will roll 24. Coin 1 inflict 2 tremor. Coin 2 inflict 3 tremor and 4 burn. Coin 3 inflict 3 tremor count and 4 burn count. With shin, coin 1 inflict 3 tremor. Coin 2 inflict 4 tremor. And coin 3 inflict 4 tremor count instead. As expected from a modern ID, absurdly high rolling skill 2 with easy to fulfill conditional for power. The tremor infliction on this skill is great. Burn infliction is on the lower side, though it can be fixed with special ammo. Skill 3 is a wrap lunge skill with 3 coins, base power of 5, coin power of 4 and plus 5 offense level. With normal ammo, the skill rolls 17. With the conditional, it will roll 36. Coin 1 spend 1 ammo, inflict 3 tremor and 3 burn on hit. Coin 2 spend 1 ammo, inflict 3 tremor count and 3 burn count on hit. Coin 3 convert tremor into tremor scorch and burst tremor, then reduce the tremor count by 1. When this coin spend ammo, activate the above effect 2 more times. With unrelenting spirit, coin 1 inflict 4 tremor, coin 2 inflict 4 tremor count. With shin, coin 1 inflict 5 tremor, coin 2 inflict 5 tremor count instead. This skill will turn into the enhanced version when he has special ammo. If he has no ammo left, the skill will not turn into the enhanced version. This skill rolls high, but it's not in the 30s. Thank God. The skill inflicts a decent amount of tremor and burn, but it will burst them off, so at least it will go count neutral. It has the same problem as Sinclair's skill 3. It bursts on the last coin, which will not utilize the chance of the skill staggering the enemy early if the burst is on the first or second coin. Now to the skill that you have been waiting for, Enhanced skill 3. Wrath Blunt skill with 5 coins, base power of 3, coin power of 3 and plus 6 offense level. With special ammo and unrelenting spirit, the skill rolls 18. With the conditional it will roll 34. Coin 1 inflict 4 tremor, coin 2 inflict 4 tremor count, coin 3 spend 1 ammo, inflict 5 burn on hit, coin 4 spend 1 ammo, inflict 5 burn count on hit, coin 5 spend 1 ammo, convert tremor into tremor scorch, burst tremor and then reduce the count by 1. If the coin spend ammo, activate the above effect 2 more times. With Shin, coin 1 inflict 5 tremor, coin 2 inflict 5 tremor count instead. The damage that can be dealt by this skill is insane. The third coin onward will hit like a truck because the bonus power and the bonus damage from special ammo and unrelenting. Same issue with the normal skill 3 though, bursting a bit too late. Defense skill, clashable counter, a sloth slash skill with 2 coin, base power of 5, coin power of 4 and plus 3 offense level. The skill roll 13, with the conditional it will roll 15. I'll get to this line later. Coin 1 inflict 1 tremor on hit, 2 times per turn. Coin 2 inflict 1 tremor count on hit, 2 times per turn. With unrelenting, coin 1 inflict 2 tremor, coin 2 inflict 2 tremor count. With Shin, coin 1 inflict 3 tremor, coin 2 inflict 3 tremor count instead. There is plus 2 clash power if you have 0 ammo. For normal ammo, this will only be applicable if you multi-slot him. For special ammo, the plus 2 clash power can offset the overheat clash power down, making it clash better than his skill 1. This counter can replace his skill 1 if you don't want to spend special ammo, which will help you manage ammo easier. Just start out at 3 ammo and wait for skill 3. Overall, just your everyday high roller, high damage, can ignore stagger, inflict a ton of tremor and burn ID. He's 1 level below other Faust because he cannot use his enhanced skill 3 every turn. His Shin Gen is similar to Sinclair, which means he will feel a lot of ego in both the tremor and burn team. Though missing a prize skill really hurt for both the burn and tremor team, notably magic bullet for burn, everlasting and cavernous dwelling for tremor. For his personal ego, he can perfectly feel Capote. Needs some help with regret. He will be the biggest abuser of regret. With the ego passive, his skill can roll up to 20, 29, 31, 43 for skill 1, skill 2, skill 3 and enhanced skill 3 respectively. Oh, and 18 for counter. He will not be able to make use of the blunt power up from the passive though. For the burn team, he doesn't inflict a lot of burn without his special ammo, so I highly recommend you use his counter instantly to get the special ammo. You also need his passive for this of course. I do not recommend you doing this if you're going into a long fight. In a long fight, 8 ammo is not enough and he'll force to engage with the overheat mechanic and lose the ability to inflict any burn altogether. For a tremor team, he can work without any ammo, because your main way of inflicting a lot of tremor is through his unrelenting spirit or Shin and not tied to ammo. Due to the fact that he's so freaking fast, you most likely will not have him benefit from tremor everlasting or reverb, which kinda suck. Another issue with using his skill 3 on the turn where Faust uses her everlasting and Honglu uses his skill 3, the burn stack you build up will be gone. He cannot sustain the burn stack for Tremor Squad to trigger 10 times a turn. Though I think a better way of using his skill 3 is not to use it on the Tremor Burst turn with Faust and Honglu, but to use his skill 3 after that turn. After the Tremor Burst turn, the enemy is most likely going to be staggered. Meursault with his high speed can guarantee Tremor Squad being applied before any Tremor Burst from other units. This will result in Meursault dealing a ton of damage, and you can keep the burn stack running, well, until someone bursts it off. I'm looking at you, Otis. Moving to Capote. I'll be honest with you, for a Tremor team, this ego is kinda overkill. Tremor has a very easy way to get to 99 potency already, but I won't stop you from using it. Meursault won't be affected that much from losing 20 XP because his skill 1 and skill 2 conditional give him final power instead of coin power. Capote in burn though, if you can hit the enemy when they have around 40 burn, the enemy will have 50 burn and 60 Tremor potency. This means when Tremor Scorch bursts, that's 55 extra wrath damage. From my testing, the burn team can get to 40 burn pretty easily. around turn 3. This is an insane amount of tremor infliction and you can get it so early too. But there is an issue with this. Capote can accidentally drop the tremor stack if you use it around turn 3 or 4. Make sure the boss have around 4 or 5 tremor count before you do this, just to be safe. I think he has a leg up in a burn team instead of the tremor team, though someone will prove me wrong. And that's it for the kit review of Thumb East Serato 2 Sinclair and the Thumb East Capo 4 Meursault. I hope you find this video useful and I'll see you next time.